Hey, what's up everyone? D Prime 215 here. Once again, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. For this video, I'm going to talk about New Japan Pro Wrestling's decision to unify the IWGP Heavyweight and the IWGP Intercontinental Championships into one championship known as the IWGP World Championship, World Heavyweight Championship. So myself and many others, we are very disappointed in this outcome here. Saddened, if you will. The IWGP Intercontinental Championship, relatively young, about 10 years, made back in 2011. First champion being MVP in my hometown of Philly, so salute to that. I actually met MVP at WrestleCon 2019. I spoke with him about that, so that little extra cool factor there. And then you have Shinsuke Nakamura, who did everything he could to elevate the Intercontinental Championship to what it is that we know today. Like, you know, not so much Shinsuke like by himself. He had great people to work with, but Shinsuke more or less elevated the championship. He was responsible for getting the championship redesigned into like that really pristine look it has now, like the white strap and the gold plates. So like he was very instrumental in that. So, you know, between Shinsuke and then just like all the matches that were around the championship, you know, like Naito and Ibushi, Shinsuke and Tanahashi, Shinsuke and AJ Styles. In the Intercontinental Championship also headlined pay-per-view events. You know, Power Struggle was kind of a regular thing, but I forget which Wrestle Kingdom it was off the top of my head, but the Intercontinental Championship was a main event match at Wrestle Kingdom. Yes, over the Heavyweight Championship. So it's like the issue here is there's not really, at least as we know right now, there isn't going to be a real secondary championship. And like the Intercontinental Championship was technically a secondary championship because it's not the World Championship, like the top belt in the company, but it was like kind of neck and neck. It wasn't like you know, it's not like WWE with the Intercontinental Championship is like down here and the heavyweight is up here. New Japan, it was more like this. You know, so like I don't really know what this means for other like competitors there. Like, you know, is everyone gonna have to go for the World Heavyweight Championship? Because the never openweight championship, great championship, is not on the level of Intercontinental, and the United States Championship. You know, the pandemic kind of like, I don't know what that's supposed to even be at this point. If anything should have been unified, it should have been the United States and the never openweight championship, one into the other somehow, some way. But the Intercontinental and heavyweight also, in my opinion, doesn't make sense because those aren't the same. They're not like the same type of championship, right? Like, again, like another analogy, like look at WWE. Remember when they did the, for a while, it was the WWE World Heavyweight Championship because they unified the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship, right? Those were two top championships. Unifying, you know, the WWE in the Intercontinental Championship doesn't really make that much sense. Or like unifying like the Cruiserweight Championship in the United States Championship. That doesn't really make sense because they're not really the same like tier, if you will. So you have that there also, man. So listen, here's what I think should happen, man. Like, I think down the road, hopefully they can like either A, come up with another championship, which I don't even know if that would be worth it, because if you're going to do away with the Intercontinental Championship, what could you possibly come up with that could replace that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. The IC belt served a purpose. But hopefully they could do something like what Ring of Honor did and bring back like that championship. Like Ring of Honor, they unified the Pure Championship into the World Heavyweight Championship. Then years later, they broke the belts apart again, ununified them, if you will, separated them. And now you have the Pure Championship and Ring of Honor once again. So hopefully, some point down the line, we can get the Intercontinental Championship back because it served a purpose. It was never a meaningless championship, which is why I don't understand why that's, you know, being unified. And even a bit more on like the whole double gold thing. I don't know how this was supposed to work because most double champions in most companies, like, they don't defend the belts together. They're defended separately, which is what myself and almost everyone else thought. Naito possibly thought. I don't know if it's kayfabe or not, but it seemed like, you know, off rip, like from back when Naito became double champion, that it was going to be, all right, defend the Intercontinental Championship in one match, defend the Heavyweight Championship in another match, and that's what Naito seemed to be saying. So when they started defending them together as a singular championship, I'm like, those are two belts. Like, someone has to break these at some point. So I feel like, New Japan potentially booked themselves into a corner, and they probably got tired of having both belts. So that's why we're getting the Unified World Championship, which it doesn't really make that much sense because the IWGP Heavyweight Championship is a world championship. It has been defended around the world. But hey man, look, I don't work there. I'm just a fan, just giving you all my 2 cents. I'm sure a lot of other people, like I said, feel the same way. About being disappointed about the championships being unified into one. But what do you guys think? Are you like myself and I assume 90% of other New Japan fans being disappointed at the belts being unified, or are you happy? However you feel, let me know what you think in the comments, because listen man, someone got to break these belts up. I was hoping it would be Okada, because if Okada won those belts, I guarantee you he would have separated those belts the night he won those joints. But once again, I don't work there. I'm just a fan. I just watch the product. So there you have it. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. Once again, let me know what you think in the comment section. See y'all next time. Peace.